Hello, my darlings. I've just come back from a ride, a very pleasant ride with Elizabeth, who's turning out to be a very nice lady, actually. She's very tolerant of my inability to ride as professionally as she does, because of course she'd ride side saddle. Well, not me. I mount it like a big Harley. But nevertheless, that's as far as I can get. Anyway, enough. We're just back from a lovely ride in the countryside. It's quite chilly out there today, but I was having, you know, when you're out there in the fresh air, it gives freedom to your mind to let it think. And there was a verse that came to mind, and it was about the man that was on his way to St. Ives. And it goes a bit like this. I don't know why I'm speaking with that ridiculous accent. I think it's rubbing off from Elizabeth. As I was going to St. Ives, I met a man with 7 wives. He said, "This is much more fun than ending up with only one." That's not really the verse. The first 2 lines are, but then Roald Dahl apparently added the next 2 lines. Anyway, what was I going to tell you about? Oh yes, I was telling you about the freedom of thought and all this stuff that comes to your mind, and sometimes you have such happiness inside you that you think, where did all that bleak darkness come from? I don't recognize it anymore, and it's such a lovely feeling. And a lot of that dark bleakness can come from people that really don't understand you, or events that are out of your control. And as we go through these events, we'd always come out the other side, and it's so lovely when you come out the other side, because it's joyous, it's uplifting, it's fantastic. And do you know, there is a very famous quote from our friend Aristotle, and he said, "There is only one way to avoid criticism, and that is to say nothing, to do nothing, and be nothing." So that should be something that we all remember in any time that we need to be uplifted, because it's really telling us, come on, doesn't matter what people think, just get on and do it. That's why I'm standing here like this crazy person that I know I am. Another silly accent, I have no idea where that came from. So just be who you are and enjoy. And there's another quote that I'm going to leave you with, and this is from a Frenchman who was 16th century, and he was also a philosopher, but he had a strange chemistry. He was actually, I've written it down because I don't want to miss anything out, he was a mathematician, a physicist, an inventor, a writer, and also a philosopher. Now, how about that for a mix? That's amazing to have all those abilities inside one person. And he said, "The heart has its reasons, which reason knows not." And I love that. I really do like that. Anyway, I'm going now because I do have to consider what's been laid out for me on the bed by my personal valet. She lays everything on, does Elizabeth. Last night the entertainment, it was okay. It wasn't worth me telling you anything much about today. I'm not going to even try. It caused a bit of a titter. But I do like people to titter now and again. I think a good titter is certainly worth tittering about. Anyway, my dears, I shall see you soon. Enjoy yourselves, whatever you may be up to. And don't forget what I've just said. Not all of it, just salient points. Bye-bye.